morning. It is Monday, February 20th, President's Day, so I am off today. And it was nice because James and I got an extra day together this weekend. But I don't have a video planned to record. I've had kind of a backlog of videos that I've been able to post, and while I have one to post this coming weekend, I don't have anything for after that. And I wasn't feeling super inspired with anything right now because I've done a lot of different things lately. So I decided I would just attempt to weekly vlog for you this week. And it is going to be a busy week work-wise, even though it's a short week, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to be able to share with you, how interesting it will be, anything like that, but I will do my best. I say good morning, but it's just about 11, and I have a lot that I want to get done today, as is always the case, usually on my Sunday, but today it's been pushed back a day Monday. So I have a lot I want to do, so I don't know how much I'll be able to stop and share with you, but first off, I'm going to do a workout. An Emily workout. I'm not going to show you just because, I don't know, it'll be faster and I don't know how interesting it is for you. But if you want to know, it's her Miley versus Hillary, I think. But if I remember, I'll link it down in the description in case you want to try it for yourself. And then I've got to run to Walmart because I need a number of things. Then I'm going to attempt to tackle my guest room / office. It is a never-ending battle with that room. I can never seem to get it the way I want, to get it organized. It overwhelms me the moment I step in there, but I need to get it done so I can do some other things in the future. So hopefully I'll be able to tackle that, because I've run out of time every other weekend and not been able to get to it. But in addition to that, I also need to clean, vacuum, get ready for the week like I normally do. So, as I said, there's lots to happen. So I'm going to get to it and get started on my workout. But first, I must show you Sir Duncan because he got a new box and he's very much enjoying it. It's a box that came with Girl Scout cookies in it, and it is the perfect size for him. And he's just living his best life and loving it. So I want to show you, but as you know, as soon as I get the camera on him, he's probably going to run away. So let's hope he at least stays long enough for you to see him. He's kind of half in, half out of it at the moment, but he was laying down fully in it before because, as I say, it's pretty much perfect size for him, and you know how much he loves his boxes. So it's a new favorite. Huh? Are you loving it? Living your best life in there? Who needs toys and fancy beds when you can have cardboard boxes, am I right? Yeah. Say hello to your adoring fans. Say hello. Oh, there we go. That's all we get. It's a bit later now, and I'm going to attempt to tackle this room. And the only way I can see doing that it's going to work for me, is for me to take everything that I can move out, as long as it's not too heavy for me to lift, so then I can put it all back organized. Because if I try to do it with everything in there, I just don't know where to put stuff. I get overwhelmed. So I'm hoping that by taking it all out here in the living room and then bringing it back one by one, finding a place for it, making it organized, that it will work. I guess we will see. I truly don't know if I made things better or worse. I feel like I might have made them worse. But there's only so much I can do because I only have so much space to put stuff. And I just don't know where to put things because they won't fit in storage, and I have nowhere else to put them here. So that's the best I'm going to be able to do for today. But I did something. Whether it's better or not, I don't know. I kind of think it is, but I'm not positive. It's this corner, just this corner that drives me nuts, but I have nowhere else to put it. If you look over here, well, minus the ironing board, everything would look grand, but then you add in that, it looks like crap. So, I don't know. And it's about 4:40, and I still have the rest of the apartment to clean and organize. So let's hope I can still find the energy to do that before I eat dinner and go shower. Fun times. I've got as much cleaning and organizing as I'm gonna get done today. Mrs. Potts is doing her thing. That's my Roomba, in case you didn't know. And I'm getting quite tired, losing steam. It's about 6:30, so I'm going to make myself some dinner so that then I can go and shower and kind of start to unwind and get ready for the week. I also had plans to do my nails. That's not happening, but I will likely try to remove this tonight at least, so time to make some dinner. Tonight I'm going for quick and easy, so when I'm looking for that, I like to sometimes make these steam fresh voila meals. This is the garlic chicken. It's also great because it gives me a lot of leftovers to eat throughout the week. So I should have dinner in, does this take 12 minutes? I think so. Yeah, 10 to 12 minutes, so. Lately, I've noticed, I guess over the last couple of months, that my joints have been very tight and sore, and so I'm trying to incorporate more stretching. Not so much yoga per se, even though I could do more of that as well, but stretching before bed and even when I wake up in the morning, because when I wake up in the morning my muscles can be quite tight and stiff, and I'm trying to make it a habit that I end up doing nightly and morning to see if it makes a difference. It's not quite a habit yet, but it's something I'm going to work on because I don't like my muscles feeling so tight, and I also don't want to have soreness. So I'm hoping that over time this will help. So I'm going to do my before bedtime stretches now, and then I will be reading my book. I'm currently reading Bridgerton. I think it's Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. It's the Penelope and Colin story, but like the first one I read, it's also got 2 other books after it, so it's 3 books in one. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish all 3 books before the due date, but I at least will get this one done, and then we'll see where I'm at and how long I have till it's due. But first, stretching time. Good morning. It is now Wednesday. I did not vlog yesterday because, again, I just didn't know if it would be that interesting to you. But I'm getting ready to head to work. I have to work late tonight. We have some candidate shows this week for local candidates for office, so I will be there late. Hopefully I'll have some more stuff to share with you throughout the rest of the week. My hair always seems to curl good on one side and not so good on the other side. I think it has to do with being right-handed, and which you would think then the right side would curl better, but I don't know. I'm constantly working on it, trying to make it better, but this is the best we're gonna do for today. I do feel like though when it's like second day hair and kind of has no life and doesn't really look that great, that it does turn out better when I curl it, because even if I brush this out now, it will look better than if I had just left it alone and done nothing. So there you go. I'm gonna head off to work. Hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you later. As you can see, we got some snow. Still kind of a rainy frozen mix going on right now, even though you can't really see that. It's Thursday, by the way. So yesterday I planned ahead, and I'm going to be working from home this morning because I have a show that I need to get edited, the show that was recorded last night, but I brought everything home with me so I could do it from here to give myself a bit more time before having to drive into work. My battery's dying. Oh gosh darn it, can I finish this in time? Tonight I do have to go in for another show, but I'm gonna get this show edited. That was very rude of my battery to cut me off like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get the show edited, then go in later this afternoon. So I'm gonna go and get set up and get ready to work. It's nice, I finally get to use my desk for a proper reason. So that'll be good. And Duncan's enjoying it as well. Oh, don't you dare go in there, no. Sir. He's trying to get to all my gloves and mittens and things, but he's not allowed to do that. But he's a little thief and he'll try to do it when I'm not looking. But he is enjoying being in here because he doesn't get to come in here very often, and he's liking hanging out with Mom. Of course, he's always good company. I also have to say it's really nice to be working and not be freezing, because lately at work I'm very cold and have to put my jacket on me as a blanket. And here at home, I get to be warm, cozy, and comfy. So that's a nice perk. No, you can't come up.
Sean, welcome and thank you for being on the Londonderry View.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. Show's done and is now uploading and processing. And it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna have some lunch and read my book while I do. I'm reading Bridgerton. It's 3 books in one, so I finished Daphne and Colin's book, and now I'm on the book about Eloise. It is now time for me to head off to work to get ready for the show tonight. So I will see you later. It is Saturday, and James and I have had a productive morning, and we both got our fittings done. Him for his suit, me for my dress, so that's good. And now we've just been relaxing a bit after lunch. Duncan's having a marathon nap, and I thought we'd try something out for you because this year they came out with a new Girl Scout cookie flavor. It's called Adventurefuls, and we haven't tasted them yet, so I thought we could taste them for you. They are indulgent, brownie-inspired cookies with caramel-flavored cream and a hint of sea salt. They won me over with the brownie factor. Let's hope they're delicious. This is what it looks like. Very interesting. So far, to me, it's a thin mint without the mint, with chocolate on the bottom. Top, I'm getting definitely the caramel taste. No sea salt that I can taste at the moment. Any thoughts?
Not too shabby.
So descriptive.
Pretty good.
In case you missed that, he said not too shabby, pretty good. I hope that's a helpful review for you.
There you go. I'd still take a tag along and probably whatever the other one's called.
Samoa?
Yeah, Samoa.
So that's James' rating. Good, but not as good as Samoa's or Thin Mints. I like them, but I wish they were a bit more like fudgy chocolatey, like the browniness. Maybe a little more chewy like a brownie. So just make a brownie, Girl Scouts. Just do that. No, I don't know. But I will say for their new cookie, because sometimes they come out with new cookies every year and I'm like, what is that flavor? I am not interested in that. But this one was decent. I will enjoy eating them. And I don't know if they top the others for me either, but they're tasty. So there you go. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie? And were you a Girl Scout? 'Cause I was. Okay, see you later. Duncan went to the vet and he was as good as a cat could be. And we have a surprise to share with you later, but right now we're trying a new thing that we're making for dinner that's supposed to be super easy, and it's called a pepperoni pizza bake or something like that. I'll link it below, Sue, if you want to check it out, but it's pretty quick, not a lot of ingredients, and hopefully will be super delicious and tasty. Let me show you. It looks disgusting in the pan, but it's gonna be tasty when we eat it. It's all done. It looks much more appetizing than it did before. Let's hope it tastes good.
Yeah.
James tried it and said it's good and that he would have it again. Now it's my turn. I personally would add one ingredient to give it more flavor.
Which
Does
would
James
be...
know what that ingredient is?
I want to say Parmesan cheese.
No, we already have cheese in it. Garlic!
It needs more garlic?
It doesn't have any garlic.
Oh,
so I would
well...
add garlic maybe to give it a little more flavor.
More like garlic powder,
No,
or...
just garlic. Like, or you think not chopped up garlic, like garlic flavoring? I meant like chop up garlic and put it in there.
We can.
Just to give it a little more something.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's not bland, but it's not... I feel like it needs some zest.
Some more, yeah. Or we could always put like a little... Well, we put some garlic in it. We could always put a little bit more like Italian seasoning in it if we wanted to.
Or, what else do they put? Parsley?
We could do that as well. 1 out of 10, what would you give it?
Oh man, need another bite to decide. Cut more cheese in that bite. 7?
Okay.
What would you give it?
I myself, maybe not I'd say maybe around a 6.5 probably.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I'm not good at rating stuffs, but yeah.
So yeah.
Like it's not the best thing I've ever eaten, but it tastes good and it was easy. So yeah, 6.5,
Yes.
7. Sounds good.
That'll work. Perfect.
Thank you, cameraman.
No problem, babe.
All right, see you later.
Bye, everybody.
We've had some time to digest. Now it's time to share our surprise with you. It's much more of a treat for us than it is for you, but people have been telling me about this, telling me to try it, and we finally got the opportunity today, so that's what we're going to do and share our thoughts with you. And it's crumble cookies! What, what? Let me show you the varieties. They are gigantic cookies, by the way. So we've got a cinnamon toast crunch, and in case you're not familiar, they change every week as far as what the types and flavors are. This week, the ones we chose were cinnamon toast crunch. They always have traditional classic chocolate chip, chocolate peanut butter chip, and what was the frosted one you got? This one is birthday cake. And now we're gonna sample them all. Okay, starting with the classic chocolate chip. It's got a slightly different flavor to it.
I'm gonna say it doesn't
And I
taste like a
can't-
regular
and I
chocolate
can't
chip
make it
cookie.
out.
Not bad though. Soft baked.
I like soft.
Yeah, because the middle has kind of a softer cookie dough taste to it. Cookie or dough, whatever. Put that on the bloopers.
Yeah, chocolate chip, but not the chocolate chip I'm used to. I wonder if it's like baked differently.
Yeah, a little different.
There's some sort of not odd taste, but a different taste. Maybe
No.
it's not as sweet as normal
Yeah.
chocolate chip. That must be what it is. Not as sweet as normal chocolate chip. Next, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh man. Super cinnamon. There's something about the texture of these cookies.
Like soft baked.
Not soft, but it's not that they're soft. There's just something with the texture. Let us know if you've tried crumble cookies, and I know the varieties change every week, but do you have a favorite that you've tried? And then I can keep an eye out for if that becomes available.
I'd say I like that one a little bit more than the regular chocolate chip.
I'm not sure about this next one. I'm saving the one I think is going to be best for last.
No, of course.
I'm not sure about this next one, guys, because I think it has cream cheese frosting. And if you watched my milkshake cupcake video, you know I don't like cream cheese frosting. So,
Give me the big piece.
this would be interesting. Man, we cut these in fourths and then cut that fourth again, and it's a lot of cookie.
Did the cream cheese hit you like mad crazy?
I can't do it, guys.
No.
Can I scrape the icing off? Because I do want to get that is not birthday cake. You can't put cream cheese frosting on a birthday cake. I don't think so.
It's the sprinkles. That's like, oh, birthday cake.
One flaw to this company. They need to put descriptions of the cookies. Like, you can look birthday cake, cinnamon toast crunch, but they don't say like, doughy cookie with cream cheese icing. No. So it's a surprise, and then you end up with stuff you don't want to eat. What a waste. But so far, only one has been disliked, and that's just because of the cream cheese icing. Yeah, at first I couldn't taste it. I'm like waiting for like the sweet birthday cake taste, and then it was like, wham, cream cheese. I'm like, oh.
That was the cream cheese right off the
Did
bat
you like
for me.
it?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
But you like cream cheese icing.
I do.
But it doesn't taste birthday cake. Birthday cake, I think, is like super sweet usually.
Yeah, no, that was alright. I wouldn't put it above any of the others we've tried so far.
All right, here's what I think is going to be my fave. Chocolate with peanut butter chips.
Ugh, probably mine too.
Very fudgy and chocolatey. And rich, but tasty.
Not bad. I'm a little underwhelmed with, as expensive as these cookies are, expected them to taste a lot better.
First, my rankings, then my thoughts. On the bottom, we have no surprise here, birthday cake, which I'd give maybe a 2 or 3 out of 10. Then, I think we have Cinnamon Toast Crunch, because I don't like cinnamon that much, and it was a lot of cinnamon. Then I'd have to go classic chocolate chip. Oh wait, I didn't give it a number. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 6. I don't know, it gets hard when I don't really know how I feel about them.
Okay.
Regular chocolate chip. Actually, I think I'd put those equal, probably about equal, because I didn't love their classic chocolate chip either. Chocolate peanut butter chip is the winner, and I'd give it about an 8, but maybe have a glass of milk because it's very chocolatey.
Yeah. As for me, oh gosh.
You don't have to give it all
I'd,
back.
s- I'd say my least favorite would probably be the regular chocolate chip. Just because, I don't know, it didn't...
There was something weird. I feel like I need another bite because I feel like there was something weird about it.
Say the chocolate chip, the regular chocolate chip, would be my least favorite. I would say the birthday cake one with the cream cheese frosting would probably be would be number 2. Or no, well, yeah, number 2 and or like my second least favorite. Number 3 would be probably the cinnamon toast crunch, and then my favorite, same with Erin, would probably be the chocolate peanut butter one. But again, like I said, for as expensive as these cookies were, I was a little underwhelmed with the what's the word I'm looking for? With like what I was expecting. For as expensive as it was, I was expecting a little more, and it did not come out the way I thought it would. But still good, still tasty. I mean, if I was starving to death and I had to eat these cookies, I'd do it in a heartbeat. So, but yeah, that's it for James. Thanks.
What I was going to say is that I wanted to say there's something about them in that the outside's kind of crunchy, but then the middle is soft. I don't know how they do that, and that intrigues me. But I would agree that they were not as good as I was expecting them to be, and maybe that's because what happens with a lot of things is that they get so hyped up that you have such high expectations that you're like, these are gonna be the best cookies I ever had in my life. They're not the best cookies I ever had in my life, but they are tasty. But I also don't know if it's very dependent on what varieties you get. So maybe another week we'd be like, oh, these cookies are to die for. Oh my goodness. So
there's one also thing, like, because when we bought them, I want to say they had just taken them out, like, out of a warmer or something like that, because the box was a little warm. I wonder if we would have, like, a difference of opinion if maybe there was, like, they're kind of like those warm chocolate chip cookies.
like
or that
gooey.
like kind of gooey, but just like a hot, like, nice warm, like a cookie that just came out of the oven as compared to after they've been sitting for a few hours, so.
Could be.
But
yeah, that is our first impression review of crumble cookies, at least these varieties. But you let us know your thoughts. Are there other crumble cookies that we should try? Have you tried them? Do you think they're the best cookies ever? Love to get your thoughts. Thanks for watching our review. Have a lovely night. Been a pretty productive day so far. I was planning to go out today and do something, but it's snowing again, and so it's not really the ideal conditions for it. Plus, I just don't really feel like going out. I'm going to take out the trash, but that's about all I'm going to do outside. And I just stopped for a little lunch break, coffee break, and wanted to update you because I took some more of the cookies from yesterday, heated them up because I had refrigerated them and they got a little bit hard. So I heated them up in the microwave and it kind of gave them new life, softened them up, plus they were warm while I was eating them. So it might have made them taste even better than yesterday, so maybe it's best if you eat them while warm, but I wanted to give you that little update. Also, I've been thinking about possibly this week trying to track my time, because while I do try to be as productive as possible, I know there are areas in our days and lives that can be big time sucks that we might not even realize. And I've heard about a couple of people on YouTube tracking their days and being very specific about it. So not just saying like, from 10 to 12, I ate breakfast and worked out from whatever. But, you know, saying, I brushed my teeth, I did this and that from that time. And while this will probably be a time-consuming thing in itself to start with, to stop and write all of these things down as they're happening, I'm hoping that over a week, or say over a couple of weeks, it will show me areas that I can adjust or change or cut back on, and where I'm losing time maybe, or not being as productive as I think I am being with my time. So I might start trying to do that this coming week. Let me know if you would like an update on that at any point, if I do make it happen, which I am going to try to do. And the fact that I'm saying it in this vlog should make me try even harder. So let me know if you'd like to see that in a future vlog, see an update video on that. Do you do that with your days to figure out where you can fit in more time for things? I'd be curious to know. And currently, amidst my lunch coffee break, my washer's acting up and being weird. It keeps running the same cycle over and over. It's doing the thing again where it kind of rattles when it's doing the spin cycle. So I put it on drain and rinse, and I'm hoping that it gets out of this rotation and will turn off so I can get the clothes that are in it out of it, and then probably won't be doing any more laundry for the day, or at least give it a little break, because I don't know what's going on with it. But yeah, I got more things left on my to-do list for the day, so I'm going to get to it and check in with you later. But in case you were wondering, Duncan's living his best life as usual, napping in one of his favorite spots up in his tower, completely unfazed or unbothered by me and whatever I'm doing. If you've watched any of my past vlogs over the last couple of years, you'll know that I'm doing my best to archive all of my family photos, take them from prints to making them digital to back them up, and it is what feels like a never-ending task and can feel quite daunting and overwhelming. Not just the fact of scanning them, but also the organizing of them. And before Christmas, my little portable scanner died, and with that one I would have to individually feed each picture. It would take a very long time, and as I said, it felt like it would never end. So my parents helped me to purchase a new scanner, and it is a Canon. It's much more, it can do a lot more, but it also can do multiple documents at once, which is going to be a big time saver. And I just set it up, and I'm using it for the first time, and I'm already so happy and loving it because I'll show you, it scans them so fast, all at once, makes them into separate files, and so that's going to save me a ton of scanning time. Organizing will still be a lengthy process, but at least if I can get them all scanned, then at least I'll know they're backed up, and then I can organize them when I have the mindset for it. Now, it's still going to take a very long time, and I've also kind of lost track of what I have scanned, what I haven't scanned. So, as I said, it feels like sometimes it will never end, but at least I'm on the way to being one step closer to it. So let me show you how fast it is. And if I remember, I will link the one I got in the description in case you're looking for a quick scanner as well. One downside I'm just discovering is that every time you open the scanner program, you have to then retell it where to save the photos, what file type to save them in. I feel like that's something it should remember and default to, so you don't have to keep doing it every time you go in. I feel like it's going to do that every time I start a new scan, so that's going to be frustrating if that's the case, because like I just put those in, it automatically started scanning them, but it scanned them as PDFs and to not my hard drive. So let's hope that I can get that figured out, or that it remembers at least for the whole time I'm scanning, because otherwise that's going to be annoying. And then there they all are, right there. It is time for me to head to bed. Another week begins tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I really don't know what I have for content. I haven't begun to edit any of it, so we shall see. But I'll see you soon. Bye.